Well, here's the thing, Jay. We all know I'm a Jordan man, the GOAT, in my opinion. All the, I'm not a LeBron hater. He's not my cup of tea. Okay. So, uh, that all being said, you can't take away from what the man has accomplished, not just on the basketball court, but in his life, period. You're talking about a role model for young African American men, where he came from to where he is today. There are very few that measure up to him. So, not taking that from him. At the same time, one of the, I mean, he, I'm trying to even look to how to explain it from what he, what's the word we always use? Passive aggressive. One of the
Yes.
most passive aggressive, and that goes with how he treats these organizations when he's involved with them. I was telling my physical therapist the other day how you and I we call him Thanos James. How
Yes.
he comes and scorches the earth,
Yes.
scorches and leaves your organization in shambles. Now, I'll quickly get to why I have a problem with how everything worked out with his son. And there's two O words. We look for a theme here.
Okay.
Two O words that I'm going to use. LeBron, we all know he made his statement. His goal was the one day play with his son. Okay, there are two ways to go about it. You either do it and let it happen organically, or you orchestrate it.
Keep dropping these bars. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Right. Okay. Organically, what you do, you let the young man go to college. He's not ready yet. Maybe he has to play an extra year. That extends your window a little bit, but I mean, that's just how it works. He was averaging 5.5 points a game off the bench at USC. There are kids all across the country averaging a whole lot more than 5.5 and coming off the bench. But because your name is Bronny Jr., we're gonna push you ahead, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we orchestrated where we get him drafted by his team of all teams, and supposedly there were all these other teams that were interested. Really? So you all need a 6'1", not even point guard, a 6'1" shooting guard
Tweener.
to stock on your team? You didn't have enough of those already? 6'1", or man, maybe you got 6'4" and 6'5", but we all need a 6'1" shooting guard that can't shoot, mind you, and can't rebound or guard anybody. Okay. So we get him drafted, right?
Yeah.
Then he is not just drafted, but we've guaranteed him money, the 55th pick, when normally these kids are drafted, you go directly to the G League. You don't go to go. You don't even go to Baltic Avenue. You go to the G League where we send you, and when you're ready, we'll call you. Go down and get some work. But no, he's not only not going to the G League right now, he's going to be on the starting roster.
Mm-hmm.
And then how many 12th men on a roster actually get playing time in the NBA in game one, unless it's a 50-point blowout, right? But no, we're going to work it where not only are you going to get playing time, we're going to walk out on the court together, right? And we're going to announce to the world, I'm playing with my son. What does that? Does that sound like orchestration or organically something where he put in the work? He showed that he could play at this level.
Right.
We got maybe not game one, maybe it was game 10 because we sent him to the G League first. He got a little polish, came up, and then we did it sometime in November, December instead of October 20, whatever it was. So for LeBron to make it sit for like the history was made. History is made, but you guys made the history. It wasn't organically done through the process.
Okay.
It was you guys went out and you did something. I mean, LeBron technically can do whatever hell he wants. He holds these organizations, he holds their balls in his hand. So if they don't appease him and do what he says, he gets angry and he's either going to, after the season, if he's got contract issues or he's going to go take his ball and go home. So we know the power he wields. And the Lakers, all you did was appease the man and made it this, this farce of an event. But no, it's all happy, And here's the thing. I would be very proud too. LeBron, that's something that has never been done in the league before, but don't pretend like it was something that was organically grown. Like it was something that should have happened. No, you made this happen. You forced the organization and everybody around you to make this happen. And now, then that's why a lot of us look at it like it's a joke. I look at it like it's a joke, bro. I'm watching that kid run around out there on the court. I mean, even just standing next to his dad, it's like, holy cow, yeah. I mean, and I'm watching him. Other players were out there. Here's the thing. You put him out there, stuck him out there for 3 minutes. You go ahead and play him in a real rotation. They would abuse that young man. And that's not fair to him. That really isn't fair to him.
Yeah.
So for LeBron, this was the mad scientist. This was him getting what he wanted, not necessarily, and putting pressure on his son, mind you. And it wasn't about his son. Now, it's a cool thing for his son, but his son's the one who's going to have to answer some of these questions and pay the balance on some of these checks that LeBron is writing. And what I'm saying about that, when they eventually send him to the G League, if you're every player that's down there drafted 54 and above, right? All right, we're gonna show him Daddy ain't gonna be there to protect you when you're playing with the Wisconsin Road Badgers or whoever the hell it is, and somebody decides to drop 50 on you and dunk on you and stuff like that. They can't. Well, hey, LeBron, you hear what they did to Bronny yesterday? What? I'm going to go over there and handle this. You ain't handling shit. I'm sorry. You ain't handling nothing. I guess it's a podcast. We can say that. But, I mean, so he's writing all the checks. Bronny's going to have to pay all the bills, though, while he's down there, unless he get the helicopter to take him from wherever he'll be riding the buses and everything like that, taking all the abuse. Meanwhile, it was this great historic moment that we got to share a few days ago that, like I said, it was orchestrated, not organically grown. And that's the biggest problem that I have with it. Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Just say, I wanted to play with my son in the NBA. I made everybody make it happen because that's what I wanted. And damn it, that's what I wanted, and that's what I got.